I think I'm gonna cry. That's gotta be a piece of gold, right? Oh my god, look at the size of that thing. Oh, who put this here? That's not fair. What's up guys, Chris here from Vo-Gus Prospecting. If you're new to the channel, a big warm welcome, and if you're an old moldy hat like this one, welcome back. Today I'm digging gold out of an old riverbed. This riverbed was diverted 150 years ago so the old timers could get to the deeper parts of this lead. And today we're back in this spot, hopefully finding some of the chunky gold they left behind. Come have a look. Filled my gumboot up. This is the old riverbed. Down here we've got solid bedrock, and the bedrock seems to be holding really coarse chunky bits of gold. All this overburdeny stuff is exactly that, overburden. There's not too much gold in it, so we're going to ignore it. Because we've got no water, we've got to use a bucket. I'm going to fill that bucket up, walk it all the way over there to the water, and pan it off. I don't want to step on another snake. We have a deal. I'm gonna detect all that later. First 10-litre bucket, let's see what we got. And I'm not classifying over there because it's just much quicker to bring an unclassified bucket here and just do it all at once instead of transporting water over there, because it's a lot of extra work. Not too bad, heaps of micro and a couple of nicer flakes. Ooh, that's a nice bit. We got one nice flake and just a lot of micro. Have a look. We got a heap of micro gold here, and we got that one really nice flake, and that is why we're here. We're finding heaps of bigger gold in this old riverbed. I'm getting rid of all the overburden on top of this bedrock. The bedrock is where our chunky bits are. There's very little decent gold up the top here for panning. If we had a high banker, totally worth throwing it through. But for what I'm doing today, we're just looking for those big, tasty boogers. And we're only going to do that if we can get down to the bedrock. starting to get some nicer flakes now. Not just micro, but like sizable bits. One whole bucket down to a pan because of the size of the rock that's in there. Four unclassified buckets in, and we should be starting to get to the better stuff like that. More nice specs. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Look at this, heaps of micro, 100 plus micro, and probably 5 or 6 nice pieces of gold. Now we just got to keep pumping buckets through. Every unclassified bucket is worth about 1 full pan. So the more buckets we take from the bedrock, the better our weigh-in is going to be at the end of the day. Seventh bucket and still no boogers. Energy, I tell you what, a lot of energy doing this. Oh! Oh, I love it when mosquitoes eat my ears. We still haven't found our golden Eldorado nugget. We've run into a snag. And for the Australians out there, not a sausage. The bedrock is starting to slope uphill and our spec count has plummeted. And the problem is that the channel's actually going that way, exactly where we threw our overburden. And that's a lot of digging. So we're going to come back with a high banker and chase it that way at a later date. For now, we're going to move spots downstream to where we know there's another deposit of gold. Welcome to the most pure spring in the whole area. It tastes like seaweed, algae and leeches. Okay, the micro gold count is much better and we've actually still got some nice coarser pieces. And that is a lot better than what that other bedrock was giving us at the end there, where we were getting 2 or 3 nanodots. Let the bucket haulage begin. I can already see a heap of micro gold just up the top there before I've even started panning it back. Yeah, maybe that's all. Oh no, there we go. We've got a few nice flakes. And a heap of micro. It's amazing stuff, this. It adds up so quick when you start getting spec counts like this, where you're getting 50 to 100 pieces in every pan. There you go, that's a pretty good spec count for one pan. I suppose the whole moral of this video is if you want to find gold, you've got to go look for it. Don't get depressed if your spec counts drop off. Don't get depressed if you can't find it. Don't worry about it. Just take your pan and start looking around. And eventually you will stumble across it. You just got to put the effort in. Little bit of fine flower gold sticking its head out. That is a pretty good flower gold take. And up the end here, we've got two nice bits. These actually have shape. Every time I touch them, I can kind of feel them rolling around under my finger. So two nice bits and a heap of flower. Right, we're going to keep working these spots and just getting nice consistent gold. We're going to keep looking around. If anything exciting happens, we'll definitely show you. Otherwise, we're going to take this stuff home and get it on the scales. I think I'm going to cry. Not even 5 minutes later, I was like, I'm just going to get the metal detector and go over where I've already worked. I haven't pulled it out of my hand. I was just scooping away. Metal detector gave me a great signal. Just listen to this. Right? Strong signal for this machine, really strong signal. I'm tipping it into my hand and I see this pop out. That's got to be a piece of gold, right? That has got to be a piece of gold. Oh! Oh my god, please let that be a piece of gold. And not like, look at... That's not a piece of aluminium rolled up or something stupid, is it? Is that a piece of gold? Doesn't. That can't be a piece of gold. It feels too heavy. Not too heavy, too light. Oh, it's not! It's not! Oh, I've been ripped off! Look at that! Look, that colour in the mud threw me for 6. I was like, it's too light! There's no weight to it. It's, I don't know, it's some man-made piece of crud. Damn it! Damn it! Oh, I just went from right up here to like down. Oh, who put this here? That's not fair. Right before we weigh out the gold, if you would like to help support this channel further, please remember to check out the description below. That is where you're going to find a heap of links to my other social media, my Patreon account, and my merchandise store, and you can pick up a sweet t-shirt or enter my latest competition. Right, on with the gold weigh-in. I spent a better part of the day prospecting that old river channel, and this is the gold we collected next to a Clash Guitars pick for a bit of scale. Not too bad for about 6 hours work, but I was expecting a lot more chunky gold. But for now, it's time to get this on the scales. I'm thinking there's around half a gram here, so I'm going to guess 0.495. Hey, for once I was pretty close, 0.411. 0.411 grams of gold is worth $31.06 Australian at the time of recording, which is not too good considering the amount of hours that I put into mining that ground. But that's the risk you take when you hunt big gold. There's far more fine alluvial gold left in the world than there are big chunks, and finding a big chunk is much harder. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you did enjoy it, and until our next grand adventure, please give your dog a scratch behind the ears for me. Peace, and I'm out.